viewers, welcome to another interesting episode of Trending. So if you've not been following us, this is a weekly program where we discuss the major happenings in the news and on social media. I am Faith Adeoye. Welcome back, guys. So many Nigerians few days ago expressed anger over the activities of men of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Nigerian Police, popularly known as SARS, calling for the unit to be proscribed. The EndSARS hashtag was the #1 trend on Twitter for several hours. The outrage appeared to have been triggered by a post from a Twitter user who said he recorded SARS official shooting a young boy dead in Delta State. Well, it seems the federal government aired Nigerians because for the first time in 4 years, the Inspector General of Police announced the ban of the Federal Special Anti-Robbery Squad (FSAS) from carrying out routine patrol checks, stop and search duties, mounting of roadblocks and traffic checks. Let's see how Nigerians are reacting to this. As Jake Shekume said, IGP banned SARS. The other half of this trend is what upsets me. I run a business in Lagos, and the federal SARS will go the extra mile to come to our business premise and confiscate phones and other gadgets, then demand payment before returning the item. This wasn't on the street. As Sam Stick said, IGP banned federal SARS. This has been reoccurring since 2017. They say it and it is still happening. Just published. No spam, no signature. What is there to be happy about? Please call an immediate press conference and say it out, and give a death penalty to any SARS that stops and starts. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, advised the federal government to restructure the nation or risk its breakup. He also declared that all terrorists and their sponsors will not see the new year. Well, Buhari responded that he is not moved and vowed not to succumb to pressure. He added that he will not take any action out of pressure and all attention is needed to tackle the coronavirus at this time. Let's see how Nigerians reacted to this. As Pope 70 said, there is no unreasonable pressure on Mr. President. Restructuring is one of your party's campaign promises. How long are you going to use force to hold this country together? Let's restructure now. Let posterity write your name in gold instead of blood. As Shinomite One said, they want restructuring, but they can't even tell you what it is. They had Southern president for 16 PDP years, but they couldn't get restructuring. Now they want Buhari, whom they didn't elect but insult on a daily basis, to listen to their trash.
Homefest is a development by RealVest, which has taken up the responsibility of providing quality, flexible payment and affordable homes for Nigerians, both at home and abroad, especially UK, US and Canada. This provides Nigerians with a plan that enables them to become house owners in 7 years or less, with payments from as low as 50,000 naira monthly. You can move in on completion of half of total payment. We have over 14,000 investors and subscribers from 13 countries, including UK, US and Canada, who have enjoyed consistent returns on investment with us. Our pilot locations are Lagos State, Ogun State, Kwara State, Imo State, Oyo State, FCT Abuja and Delta State. Take advantage of this opportunity and become a house owner today. Choose Homefest by clicking on the registration button now. Exenic is a UK representative and marketer of Homefest in UK and Europe. For further inquiries, send text to this WhatsApp number +447 983 439 082. RealVest, your assurance for affordable home.
So over to our last story for today, guys. The just concluded PV Nigeria Season 5 lockdown recorded the highest number of votes in the show's history. We also saw the show dominated Nigerian media for 2 months, right? So it came as no surprise that the votes reflected that. The managing director of MultiChoice Nigeria said that this year's season got over 900 million votes, which is the highest vote ever recorded in the history of the reality show. He also mentioned that the cost of producing the show was 3.5 billion naira. Recall that Lekon emerged as the winner of the season, getting 85 million worth of prizes. So that brings us to the end of this week's episode of Trending. Feel free to drop a comment at any of the stories, and also don't forget to join us again same time next week for another interesting episode of Trending. I am Faith Adeoye. See you next week.